heard that Liv Schmidt is toxic and that she promotes the culture of anorexia. And as somebody that was a teenager in early noughties, I know all about toxic anorexia culture. I'm also a 37-year-old dietitian with an actual university degree in dietetics, and on my channel I talk all about health, fitness, nutrition. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out my channel. And since I'm a new creator, I would really appreciate if you could give me a like and a follow. Disclaimer, if you're looking for a hate video, it's not going to be this one. I have already watched 2 of Liv Schmidt videos myself, but these ones that we're going to watch today, this is going to be my first time watching them. I'm going to be watching them with you at the same time. And I'm not going to show you the whole thing because her videos are pretty long, so I'm just going to cut it and show you the best moments. And I'm going to give you my educated take on her opinions, her way of seeing nutrition and weight loss, and her way of helping other people get skinny, as she says. What I'm gonna do is choose her video that has the most views. Let's do that. Oh, I can see that she had a nose job. Skinny nose job, that's funny. Very on brand, I guess. Okay, here is a video that has 138,000 views. Let's watch this one. The no-fail way to be skinny. It's the only thing that works. Well, straight from the bat, I don't think there is just one way that works for everybody to get skinny. I think there are very many ways in which you can get skinny. You can count calories, you can go on a keto diet, you can go on whole foods, plant-based diet, basically any diet that limits processed foods and focuses on eating just unprocessed foods. You can do walking, you can do running, you can do bicycle, you can do weightlifting. There are just so many ways that you can choose to adjust to your lifestyle that will help you get skinny or lean or fit or healthy, whatever your goal is. So this one I'm not really agreeing with, but let's hear what she has to say. Maybe it is the only way.
Easier to hit 10,000 steps a day than to stop eating when you're full. Easy to blame the chemicals in the one yogurt you ate from your fridge. You don't need more diet food, you need more honesty. There is no detox, no magic pill, no 500 a month gut protocol. Stop, stop, stop. You can spend your life obsessing over eating the perfect thing. Seriously?
Yeah, that sounds very dramatic. I don't think weight loss needs to be that dramatic. I think it's pretty simple and straightforward. And I think the more relaxed we are about the weight loss, the better it goes. So let's not be that dramatic, please.
You guys don't even know.
Disclaimer. She says straight off the bat that this is just her opinion. She's not a medical professional. She doesn't have any education in this. And some of those habits that she's going to be talking about might be unhealthy for some people, which is fair enough.
The no-fail way to skinny, the one thing that actually works. If you're sitting here bloated, uncomfortable.
One thing that actually worked for her, not one thing that actually works for everybody, and not one thing, the only one thing that you can do to get skinny, that's for sure.
And picking at your clothes, wondering why you can't get this weight off. Babe, it's because you're eating like a garbage can. I'm saying this because no one else has the
What? You're eating like a garbage can? That's so funny. Unfortunately, I do agree with this. Many people do eat garbage food, like food that is not actual food, it's just food like factory produced garbage products. Yeah, I totally 100% agree with that.
To say anything I say. So again, giving you 5 seconds to get off if you're not a girl who wants to have a hot body and
I want to have a hot body. Let's not get off.
Hear the truth. And if you're about to comment, Liv, I've tried everything. I've done keto, I've done low carb, I've fasted, I've walked 12,000 K steps a day. I bought this $80 fat burner pill off TikTok. I know you have. You're smart. You've done everything right except for this one thing. And this is the one thing that actually matters. You have done everything except eat less. Stop overeating. And don't.
That's a really good advice. Stop overeating. Obviously, if you have too much fat on your body, that means that you've been eating too much calories compared to the amount of calories you've been burning. So that's a no-brainer advice.
Roll your eyes at me, hear me out, because the one thing you keep doing is overeating. You think the reason you're stuck is seed oils, hormones.
Overeating on energy, not overeating on portions. Let's just be straight about that.
Genetics, or some pesticides TikTok told you about that's in everything. Or you're thinking, from TikTok, my body is just...
Now, genetics do play a role in weight gain and weight loss. Our genetics might make it harder or easier for us to lose weight. Genetics might make you need fewer calories than somebody else your exact size. Eat less energy, fewer calories than you burn to lose weight. It works for everyone, no matter your genetics. Genetics also play a role in how efficient your body is in storing fat and where you store your fat.
Not meant to be at the size I want it to be. It's just meant to be stuck at 10 pounds overweight. It's just meant to be stuck here. Like, I'm not meant to be skinny. It's not. Why some of these things may not be healthy, that's not the sole reason you're not losing weight. It's that you are simply eating past the point your body tells you to stop. And you don't even realize it because society conditioned us to think full is the goal. No, full is failure, light is the goal. If you want to know how you're losing weight without a scale.
What? Full is failure, light is the goal? Full is failure, light is the goal. Is she telling you that you're not supposed to be feeling full after eating? That I don't agree with, okay? You can totally eat low-calorie foods like vegetables, fruits, and fill up your stomach until you're like bursting and still have not eaten enough energy for the day. Called volume eating high volume, low calorie foods. And this is actually one of the best ways to lose weight, but it requires eating whole foods, no processed foods.
Tracking anything. If you do feel light after the meal, you're losing weight. Do you feel heavy and bloated and sluggish after a meal? If you feel heavy after a meal, you're gaining weight. If you eat until you're full every single meal, guess what? You will stay full of that feeling that you keep trying to starve off.
No, you can eat till you're full every single meal. You should eat till you're full every single meal, but you should eat good food that is not going to make you overeat on energy. If you're eating until you're like just half full, which means you're never satisfied, inevitably one day you're going to break. For your brain, hunger is the same thing as pain. Hunger is literally pain for your body. And how long can you keep your hand over a burning flame? It's kind of the same thing. One day you're just going to break and you're going to binge and it's going to be horrible. And then it's going to be this constant circle of starving yourself and binging and starving yourself and binging. And trust me, I know something about it from my own experience and also from my clients' experience. Just eating half portion of the same crap food as you've been eating that got you fat is not the solution to getting skinny or lean or healthy or whatever. You have to change the food that you're eating to be able to eat proper portions, satisfying portions, good meals like humans are supposed to be eating, but not overeating on energy.
3 days or doing a 3-day juice cleanse or just trying to get it off for a week doing detox teas. And it's not your fault. You were raised to, instead of
I agree 100%. No juice cleanses, no detox teas for a week. It doesn't work. If you want to do an actual health promoting fast, yeah, you can do that. But this is medical thing. It's not. But this is medical thing. It's not a weight loss thing.
Going on a walk after a dinner to digest, to sit on the couch and that somehow digests you. And just, it's normal to feel like a slug after dinner.
Oh yeah, walking after dinner is a great way to lose. Walking after any meal is a great way to lose weight, actually. Walking itself is a great way to lose weight, but after a meal is actually even better because it prevents those calories, that energy that was just eaten, to be stored as fat. That's a really great tip, Liv.
After eating. If you have to sit on the couch like a slug after a meal, no, you're not digesting. You're suffocating yourself under the weight of food that your body didn't even want. Here's what nobody tells you. You don't have to match what everyone else at the table is doing. You are allowed to stop eating when you feel good. The second you feel good. Not stuffed, not heavy, feel good. Not, ugh, I have to unbutton my jeans. Good thinking about your stomach. If you stopped eating every single time you hit good, you would lose every single ounce of extra weight or extra excess or storage you're carrying. The internet wants to sell you.
Yeah, of course, you don't have to get stuffed every single meal, and that feeling is not great, but also do not starve yourself. That's not a solution either. Just eat till you're comfortably satisfied.
Some pill, some detox, some hormone so they can make money. They want to sell you anything because saying eat less doesn't make money and it's toxic. I can't sell you a product that's going to make you lose weight.
Saying eat less is definitely not toxic. Our society does eat too much energy, not too much volume of food. So yeah, we should eat fewer calories in general. It's not a toxic advice, it's the only thing that works. Fewer calories.
There is no detox. There is no magic pill. There's no 500 a month gut protocol that's gonna make you lose.
100% agree.
Weight. And I also wouldn't buy a program that gives you a meal plan that promises a significant amount of weight you're going to lose by following this program, because guess what, the second you get off it, you're gonna gain it all back. And guess what, buying that program is probably what's secretly making you binge on the weekends. I also don't believe in the
Yeah, you know what is also secretly making you binge on the weekends? Starving yourself and eating just half of the portion that you wanted to eat, because Liv is telling you that you shouldn't be getting up from the table feeling satisfied and full.
trendy reverse diet plan that convinces you to eat more when you're actually full. You don't need no reverse diet plan. You need to understand your hunger, fullness again. You don't need more diet food. You need more honesty. I'm honest. There's tools that's helped me. Those GLP-1 fiber scoops that I do, my Supergut, those electrolytes, those help me with cravings. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's how you eat less.
Okay, so she is hungry. She's just killing her hunger with 0-calorie drinks.
But yes, there are tools you can use to help you satisfy cravings and eat less, which is the electrolyte.
By the way, can we just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful Liv Schmidt is? She's a beautiful young woman. I think she looks like she's in her early 20s, and she's definitely a beauty. I would say she's probably a model or something. And but I just wanted to say one thing. Whatever works for you when you're 20 is not necessarily going to work for you when you're my age, when you're like 37. And also, it's very easy to take advice from beautiful people.
I take the Supergut GLP-1 booster, I take my protein shakes, my protein, that literally helps me eat less. It does. However, that is not how I'm losing weight. I'm losing weight because I'm eating less. That's it. And let me tell you something else. If you're like, Liv, I'm not overeating. Guess what, babe? I know you are overeating 20 pizzas. I know you're not crushing 6 Happy Meals from McDonald's. But what you think you're doing right, you aren't. Hear me out. Babe, overeating isn't just binging. Overeating is those 3 extra bites of dessert when you were full and you were good 5 minutes ago. You didn't need those 3 extra bites. Overeating is finishing the bread basket just because it's there. Overeating is going back for a second scoop of vegetables when you didn't even need it because you
Okay, second scoop of vegetables, I think it's fine. But the previous 2 foods that she mentioned, bread and desserts, those foods are engineered to make you overeat. These are simple carbs. Desserts are usually sugar, fat, and they are extra tasty. They are engineered to make you overeat. If you stick to high volume, low calorie foods, unprocessed whole foods like fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, fermented dairy, eggs, it's very difficult to overeat on those foods. Once you're full and you have not eaten too much energy.
are already feeling light. Overeating is overeating and finishing your whole entire salad when you didn't need to eat the whole salad.
You can eat the whole salad, okay? If you're hungry.
Overeating is overeating fruit. Even though it's low calorie, you're still overeating it.
No, it's low calorie and your stomach has a capacity. If you fill up your stomach on fruits even 4 or 5 times a day, you're still going to eat fewer calories than you should be eating to sustain yourself, to actually like just stay alive. So the more fruits you eat, the skinnier you're gonna be, because you're going to fill up your stomach on those low calorie, high volume foods. They have loads of fiber, loads of water. That's why they are high volume. And that means that you're not going to have space for those processed, low volume, high calorie foods.
It's death by 1,000 cuts. It's slow, it's sneaky. It's the difference between feeling good and feeling stuck. Because guess what? Those few extra bites add the fuck up.
Eating too much fruit is a death by 1,000 cuts. Okay.
If you stop those extra bites, your body will fly back where it's supposed to be. You will wake up tighter, lighter every single week. It's not magic, it's math. That's the no-fail method I teach inside my Skinny Society. It's the real secret every permanently skinny girl knows. You master your eating before you master your workout, your step, your supplement, your sleep, your hormones. No,
She's absolutely right. Weight loss and weight depends first and foremost on what we eat and not working out, sleeping, and other things. Anytime you overeat on energy, on calories, you're going to gain weight. Anytime you undereat, you're going to lose weight, and you don't have to exercise, you don't have to sleep, you don't have to do anything else. However, exercising is healthy and is helpful. That's not what I'm saying, and you should be sleeping. But she is right that food is the most important in losing or gaining weight.
No meal, there's not a crazy workout plan, there's not crazy recipes, there's no crazy thing you need to follow. I'm not selling you a pill, a diet plan, none of that shit. You know what I'm selling you? A community of girls that you can talk.
So she is selling something, okay.
And be open to yourself and the goal that you want to be healthy. Yes, there's challenges that you can do. There's challenges that to hit your step goal. There's challenges to hit portion control. There's challenges, there's tips, there's all of these things that you can do. But
I just checked, this community is $20 per month, and I think it's a great idea. I actually think it's really a great idea. I think having a community of like-minded people, of people that have similar goals, people that support each other, that do challenges together, it's extra helpful in reaching any goal, not necessarily weight loss, any goal. Health, weight loss, career, whatever you want to be, better mother. Having a community of supporting girls, supporting women around, it's so much more helpful than any kind of plan you're going to do by yourself.
I'm not selling a diet program. I'm not selling you anything. I'm selling you a community of girls that's 20.
Well, you're not selling anything. You are selling something, but I think she's selling a good thing.
$bucks a fucking month. That's less than a sweet green salad. That will change your life. It's a group of motivation to keep you on track and accountable with your goals.
A group of motivation, I love that. Actually, when I work with women that want to lose weight, I also try to put them in groups of similar women because it's just so much more motivating and so much easier to stay on track.
There are challenges every single month that you can do to help you stay on track. There are good low-calorie recipes. However, I'm not saying this meal plan. I'm not selling you just a recipe book.
Okay, we're gonna skip the advertisement.
Telling you, and yes, before the trolls fucking show up, you stop needing, then to walk away from the table. Easy to blame the chemicals in the one yogurt you ate from your fridge instead of blaming the 4 cookies that you ate. It's easier to say I'm big boned than to walk away from the table feeling powerful instead of piggish. The second you start living light.
She's being a little bit harsh, but she has a point. You can lose weight. Your polycystic ovarian syndrome, your Hashimoto disease, your big bones, your whatever. Don't make excuses because you're making excuses for yourself. If you want to lose weight, you can lose weight. Anybody can lose weight. You can do it as well. And yes, you can have challenges, but yes, you can deal with those challenges and you can overcome them.
And the best part, you stop thinking about food all the fucking time. You stop needing 50.
That is a really good advice. I think too many of us obsesses about food and it's like it's the last meal of the day. And all of those healthy meals, healthy desserts and fit desserts, like all of that is just a distraction and it's obsession. It's obsession about food. We can just sit down, eat simple food and move on with our lives.
15 snacks a day because your stomach finally learns, oh, I'm not being force-fed past comfort anymore. I can trust her now. And yes, before the trolls fucking show up, I am absolutely okay on the record for a woman wanting to lose weight.
I'm a troll.
That is what my community is for. No judgment. It's not toxic to want. I am absolutely okay on the record for a woman wanting to lose weight. That is what my community is for. No judgment.
I'm absolutely okay with that as well. Anybody can have whatever goals you want to have regarding your silhouette and the way you look. You can want to be skinny, you can want to be fit, you can want to be very muscular, you can want to look like Sophia Loren. You can do whatever you want with your body.
It's not toxic to want to feel tight, to feel sexy and skinny in your own skin. And it's called caring about yourself.
I don't think it's toxic. She's right.
Because personally, I would rather be skinny, be light, be confident in my body than try and wake up every single day feeling confident.
That's why I think she's right, because we should all be confident in our bodies, waking up and feeling good about waking up and feeling good about ourselves so we can go and tackle the day and achieve our greater goals that have nothing to do with our looks.
And teaching myself to love myself. No, just go change it. You can love yourself and still want to polish yourself and tighten up. You can be grateful and still want to be hotter. You can be grateful for being healthy but still want to get healthier. And
I agree. And also you can be smart and you can be artistic and also take care of your body.
Hotter. You can have self-love without pretending like you love lugging around a couple extra pounds and lugging around weight and extra storage and excess you don't want to carry. Now, Disclaimer, if you love your extra weight, your extra storage, and you feel 100% beautiful and confident in your own body with the extra weight, amazing, this video is not for you.
Unless you're sick because of being overweight, then you should actually lose weight to be healthier, because health goes first before looks.
Go live your best life. But if you don't feel comfortable, like most of us, you feel sluggish, you feel disconnected from the girl you know you could be, then welcome, I can help you. We have thousands of girls in my group chat that can help you. We are doing it together every single day. You're not broken, you're not hopeless, it's not your thyroid, you don't need another blood test, you don't need to go to a...
That's what I said. You're not broken, it's not your thyroid. You can lose weight if you want to.
Another doctor. You're just eating past the point of feeling full, and you're eating past the point of feeling light. That's all. Fix it and it fixes itself. I dare you, no wait, I challenge you for the next 3 months to stop eating when you feel light. Not stuffed, not I'll walk it off later. Light, neutral, good. Come back to me in 30 days.
Neutral, yes. Comfortably satisfied.
And tell me you're a new person. I dare you. I'll see you inside the Skinny Society when you're actually ready to actually win. The link is in the description.
That is a really good advertisement. I'll see you in the Skinny Society when you're actually ready to win. I should steal that.
Actually get skinny. With an I. If you're someone walking around who used to say, I used to be so skinny, I just need to go back to doing XYZ, let me stop you right there. It's none of those things. It's not the constantly running around. It's not the 3-meal rule. It's not the walking fast, running fast. It's not the fasting. It's not the low carb. It's none of those things that you think you...
But also, all of those things can help you lose weight if you're the right person to be doing them.
Invented. You were skinny because, going back to the, you didn't overeat, point blank period. When you were full, you stopped eating. You weren't binging, you weren't finishing the...
It doesn't always work. If you are running every single day, maybe preparing for a marathon, you have to eat and you wouldn't be gaining weight anyways, so...
Weight just because it was there. You didn't take those 3 extra bites that didn't need to happen. And no, I'm not talking about sitting on...
Okay, so she's talking a lot about portion control, and I'm not a huge fan of portion control. I don't think we should be overeating to the point where we're feeling just sick from overeating, but eating until the point where we're comfortably full, when we can feel our stomach stretching, where the stretch receptors on the stomach are being activated and sending those satiety signals to the brain, is very healthy, and that's what is going to prevent binge eating and feeling hungry, and this circle of starving yourself and then overeating, starving yourself, overeating, because it's very, very difficult to be starving the whole time. The best solution for that is to eat food that allow you to eat comfortably, to get comfortably full until the point where your brain can receive those satiety signals, but you know that you haven't overeaten. I eat mostly fruits, grains, and meat and eggs and fermented dairy. This is my diet, and I never gain weight on this diet, and I never count calories. I never limit my portions. I eat until I'm comfortably full.
Floor with a box of cookies. I'm talking about the tiny, mindless, I'm bored bites that everyone's too busy. You don't need to starve and stay skinny. And it's not about the exercise or the steps. If you're sitting here thinking, I know everything there is to know about calories, I know how to eat healthy, I know what portion control is supposed to look like, and yet you still can't stop overeating. You still can't stop picking at your plate. You still can't close your mouth when you know damn well you're full. You just can't close your mouth.
Because it's very difficult to be limiting portion. This is what I'm talking about.
Call it what it is. It's not because you don't know what to do. It's not even because you're addicted.
It is because you don't know what to do. It's because you don't know which foods to choose. Choose whole unprocessed foods. Fruits, vegetables, meat, eggs, fermented dairy, legumes, sometimes whole grains like oats. You'll be good to go. No portion control. I don't think we're going to watch any more of Liv's advice, because she's just talking about the same thing over and over again. She's just saying that if you want to lose weight, you have to cut your portions and not eat as much as you were eating before. She is right in the way that we do need to eat less to lose weight. It's right that anybody can lose weight. Anybody can lose weight. But I don't necessarily agree with her way of losing weight. Just because eating the same crap food that you were eating before, but cutting the portions in half, first of all, you're going to be constantly hungry and you risk binge eating circle. And second of all, most people that have too much weight on their body are eating the wrong foods, foods that are processed, that are factory made, that are not nourishing our body. So for me, weight loss, it's not only about getting skinnier, it's also about getting healthier. And to get healthier, we need to nourish our bodies with micronutrients, with vitamins, minerals, bioactive compounds. You're going to find them in whole foods. Liv is completely right that we have to eat less, but we need to eat less energy and not smaller portions. We can even eat bigger portions that we were eating before and still be losing weight if we're just focusing on whole foods. That's it for today. Go ahead and please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. See ya!